Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Benihin R and I am pursuing my first year of engineering in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Today I would like to discuss regarding the subject Python of the topic. So the topic is classes and objects in Python. So today in this classes and objects, we shall learn the basics of all classes and objects, and we shall also know how it is used in Python code. So let's get started. Understanding classes and objects. In Python, classes and are blueprints for creating objects that encapsulate data and behavior. Objects are instances of classes, allowing us to work with specific instances of our blueprint. Explore the what, why, and how of classes and objects, discover their importance in Python programming. Creating a class in Python. So the first step is syntax for defining a class. Defining a class using the class keyword followed by the class name. Use the pass statement if the class doesn't have any methods or attributes. The second is attributes and methods of a class. Attributes store data specific to each instance of a class, while methods define the actions that can be performed by the class objects. And the third is example program demonstrating class creation. Walk through a program that defines a class representing a car. Understand how attributes and methods can be utilized to manipulate a car objects. And the next is working with objects. Creating objects from a class. First one, instantiate objects from a class by calling the class name followed by parentheses. Assign the new object to a variable for further use. Second is accessing object attributes and methods. Use the dot notation to access attributes and methods of an object, manipulate the object's data, and perform actions defined in its class. And the third is example program involving object manipulation. Experience a program that creates multiple instances of classes and showcases how objects interact with each other. So let us take the example on class. We use the class keyword to create a class in Python. For example, as you can see class is keyword and the class name is the name of the class. As I written here we have created a class named class name and and with the example class by name is equals to in parenthesis and gear is equals to 0. Here bike is the name of the class. Name and gear are the variables inside the class. Values are parentheses and 0 respectively. And coming to the example on objects, an object is called an instance of a class. For example, suppose bike is a class, then we can create objects like bike1 and bike2, etc. from the class. Here's the syntax to create an object. Object name is equals to class name. So this is the syntax to create an object. And to create a class, as we seen before, class bike name is equals to parenthesis gear is equals to 0. Create objects of class. Over here bike1 is equals to bike parenthesis. Here bike1 is the object of the class. Use this object to access the class. And the next one is example on attributes. We use the notation to access the attributes of a class. For example, modify the name attribute. Bike1 name is equals to mountain bike. Access the gear attribute bike1 dot gear. Here we have used bike1 name and bike1 gear to change and access the value of name and gear attribute respectively. Example on class and object. So we shall see both in one. Over here, defining the class is the first one. Class bike name is equals to two inverted commas parenthesis gear is equals to 0. Create object of a class bike1 is equals to bike parenthesis access attributes and assign new values. For that bike1 gear we give it as 11 and bike1 name mountain bike. So print name bike1 dot name and gears bike1 dot gear, and the output shows us name. Output is name mountain bike as we have given over here and gears 11 as we have given. So this is how we use the class and objects and we create a program like this. So the conclusion is review the core concept of classes. We have learned about the classes, the objects, and also we have learned about the attributes and importance of classes and objects. Understand the significance of using classes and objects in Python. Python programming to write modular, reusable, and efficient code. With the help of classes and objects, we can reuse any program or any code in our own manner in a sufficient way. So this is the basics of classes and objects. In my next video, we shall know about detailing about classes and objects. If you like the video, please like, share, and comment. Thank you guys. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.